private key in a pair of public and private key, the private key is used to sign a message, and the public key is used to verify the message. You can't create a message through the public key, and you can't verify the message through the private key. They are complementary pair and works in a complete in a unidirectional. There is a concept of hash functions, which is the part of the entire digital signature. Private key remains with the person who signs the key, and the public key is available on the web. You want to verify a message which is digitally signed, you go to the web. Of course, when you communicate to you, he also sends his public key, but you can verify the public key which he has sent on the web, whether the public key belongs to them. Just in that time, we definitely tell you that how do you, in a physical world, how do you verify signature? You send to the forensic. If I deny these are not my signature, I sign it. So you go to forensic expert and you bring somebody else, he identifies you. And similar process has been worked out in digital signature also. When you call the CA electronic signature, because to the repository of signatures there. So he will verify by you sign a message. If the public key available with the electronic notary, so-called CA, is able to verify the message is genuine. That's the basic crux of the entire verification. So this whole process has been worked out in a very, very authentic, non-repeatable manner. There is no case that has been reported all over the world which those unrelated signatures can be found. Security signature is an important part. Now, what the amendment has been done, digital signature is a proprietary technology. What has been done that we have changed it to the electronic signature. Today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, somebody comes up with a different form of signature, so the law provides that it can be implemented. You have a corporate, you don't want digital signature, it's difficult to sign it. You may understanding, you say, this is the this signature I adopt now. Is mine. It could be electronic signature. My password could be electronic signature. My iris could be electronic signature. Tomorrow you define that this is going to be like that. You can adopt as per the law those signatures, and when you adopt it, you can tell government will notify those signatures part of the act. The second part of the amendment which has been focused is the public-private partnership, the section 6A. Now, many projects are being implemented in the area of e-governance. E-governance services. You want birth certificate, you want gold tax, utility tax, property tax. All these are outsourced by the government to a private party. So these are public-private partnerships. As of today, as of before the Act was enforced before 27th October, the entire money which the agency used to collect from all of those citizens, it used to be deposited in the Consolidated Fund of India. And we will get government will pay. So every time you have to create a budget, every time all those formalities need to be done. So section 6A has been done because not only electronic part is going on. So collect the money, you retain your share, and you deposit the balance whatever the government agreed is there in the Consolidated Fund of India. So the budget every time provision of budget or making of layer funds, all those things issues. The third part has been done, very important, is the data theft and data security. Now when I define the entire cyberspace to you, this has a meaning only if there is a security. You have seen day and night you delete files in your system. You introduce new files over there. You corrupt the files, gets corrupted over there. So if you have a criminal, he has some information or somebody has done some offense over there, and tomorrow he deletes it or he corrupts the file. Every evidence is lost over there. And as a law justice standard, what sitting as a judge, what will do, there is no evidence over there. So in this entire process, the security of data or security of information which you keep on the cyberspace or the IT system is a paramount importance if you want to implement any legal framework. So the security part has been dealt with completely in a very, very elaborate manner, in a very, very comprehensive manner. There is a section 43A, there is a section 72A, which deals with the security part of it or general consumer. Section 43A talks about that every service provider who collects your basic data have to preserve it, protect it from leakage. If there is a leakage, he will have to pay compensation commensurate to the damage you have suffered. He has to implement best security practices which the government will prescribe. Reasonable security practices, he has to implement that. He has to show that due diligence has been done by him to protect the data. So in this process, the victim who suffers, he gets it. And the earlier part of it, the earlier Act 2000, there was a compensation available in the form of penalty or imprisonment, or the penalty used to go to the government treasury. So victim never used to get anything. Now in this modification or amendment, the victim who suffers, he gets compensation. There is a penalty which also goes to the government. Both things are covered. And any service provider today can paralyze or punish his employee who leaks out data. That's a part of 43 has been done. The body corporates, it defines individual, it defines any small company, large company, partnership firm, collection of individuals, all those have been defined. And in the section, so this is civil kind of liability. In section 72A, same thing has been put as criminal liability with the punishment of 50 years and the punishment of fine. If there is a leakage of data, as a breach of law, you and me, the service provider and me, do a contract. And if there is a leakage of data as a breach of a contract, there is a punishment for 3 years for service provider. And it's going to be a government can tell that it's going to be the effect of this. The lawmaker will appreciate that time, but in practice, remember, I can go to Apollo Hospital tomorrow, how my medical data is. I can book any government hospital if the body corporate, how my data is. I can book a service provider on my telephones or on the mobile phone, how my number is. Of course, this is very complicated. I will tell you my experience also. I try to do that, but I end up in a blind way. But provision has been made. The other part is that there have been instances which Justice Tandon Chairman decided talked about it. We have defined cyber terrorism for the first time, and the punishment is life imprisonment. Very elaborately, cyber terrorism has been defined. It's a death, massive destruction of those parts that are defined. The case of morphism, somebody sending the images to here and there, those have been covered in the sections which Justice Tandon mentioned. We are trying to make a more comprehensive law as far as possible as of today, but as of today, I cannot see what happens tomorrow. There is a provision for the how do you, where you report the incidences if something happens to you, some virus comes to you, somebody hacks your system over there. There is a two part over there. One part is the crime part of it. The other part is the relief part to you from the technology part of it. What Justice Tandon comes to the picture or Pawan Duggal comes to the picture is the crime. Police comes to the crime part of it. When you want to punish a thing with the sections I read out or Justice Tandon read out and Pawan will read out. But there is a part to the legal relief to you. If your system gets infected by the virus or so-called, many of you must have heard the word called bots. I don't know how much time you are given to me. I can explain these things to you. So there is a section 70B where the computer emergency response team has been created out of the Act, which where any of you affect, you get a computer, you report the incidents, and they will tell you how to mitigate the incidents over there, which I have identified. So there is a provision for defense from the crime part of view. There is a provision this is not should stop case. I think the time doesn't permit me. I have tried to explain in a comprehensive manner, but I am happy to take any questions you have in mind. I'm happy to extend to give you opportunity and thank you all for the patient hearing. Thank you very much.
4 o'clock this evening, I got a call. This call was from a practicing advocate, and he had a trouble. He said last night he had received an email from Hotmail asking him to confirm his email ID, his secret question, and also his password, as Hotmail was in the process of updating their systems. He sent all three: his email ID, the secret question, the answer to the secret question, and his password. This morning he's found that he's been locked out of the account, and somebody has gone ahead and changed his password and has sent an email to all his friends list on the Hotmail account saying that he is in Tanzania and he's on the road, he's been robbed, his money is taken away. This is the bank transfer details. Please send me some money so that I can come. And his friends are calling him on his cell phone. A typical example of a cyber crime that happened, except it has started happening to lawyers. This is the only new part of it. Normally lawyers are the last ones. Having said that, we do find that there are a lot of ways in which cyberspace is beginning to impact all of you. 27th of October 2009 was a landmark day. A landmark day which followed 17th of October 2000. 17th of October 2000 was the day when the Information Technology Act 2000 was implemented. A law meant for promoting e-commerce, it also had certain sections on cyber crimes. Various comprehensive amendments were brought in, and these amendments have been notified on 27th of October 2009. A couple of days after the new notifications have been brought over, comes a case from Hyderabad. Hyderabad, one gentleman who's running a networking company and cyber security training company suddenly finds that his former partner, who is based in another country, in Sweden, has decided to set up on his website a distinct section on this company, on the founder of this company, and saying how they are frauds, these guys are scamsters, these guys are going into this, all kinds of defamatory contents have been levied against this gentleman. This man has decided not to take it lying down. He has reported it to the Andhra Pradesh police, and the Andhra Pradesh police in Hyderabad have registered their first FIR under the new Amended IT Act. This is happening in the first week of November 2009. There are various ways in which cyberspace impacts you, me, everyone else. It also impacts journalists. There is this topmost journalist at one of the top 3 newspapers of the country. She has been writing on cyber-related matters. That's her beat. Little did she realize that she could be a victim tomorrow. She came back to me saying that she has suddenly started getting phone calls from her journalistic fraternity people who want sexual favors from her